Hello and welcome. My name is Jocelyn and today I am coming at you barefaced because we are going to be trying out a bunch of new products today and I'm very excited. If you are anything like me, I spend a fair amount of time on the clean beauty section of Sephora, which is basically just a bunch of brands that have clean makeup products. They don't use all of those nasty ingredients, skin clogging ingredients. They use clean ingredients. They're also almost always cruelty-free and vegan, and it's just a place on the Sephora website that I like to frequent. And a brand on that website that I have been specifically drawn to but just hadn't made purchases from yet was the brand Merit. I've had some of their makeup products on my loves list for a while. I knew eventually I would probably pick some things up, but then I got an email one day from Merit and they offered to send me a bunch of products from their collection. First of all, who am I? I couldn't believe it. I'm so excited to test these products out. They did send everything in this really cute little, I'm so like fall today. Look at that. This cute little makeup sack, which I'm absolutely in love with. It's so minimalist. It's so chic. I'm in love. I think it's adorable. And they sent me one of everything from their line except for the highlighter because they didn't have the highlighter stick in stock when they sent me these products. So to compensate for not having that, I am going to use this AURIC Beauty Glow Lust Radiant Luminizer because I think it fits in with the clean beauty kind of theme. I've got pretty much a full face here. Another part of their whole theme aside from clean beauty is minimalist, is 5-minute makeup, is kind of less is more situation, and I'm really excited about that because that's kind of been my go-to lately with just life. There's only one other product I think I'm going to need to pull in, and that is a powder to set under my eyes because I always have to do that. I am going to be trying these products for the first time today, and it is morning time, so I will wear test them throughout the day and then give you updates. And I'll also try to remember to come back and include on this video somewhere, whether it's in the description box or in the comment section, a follow-up of my thoughts on these products just after some more wear testing, just in case my thoughts change or develop, which they probably will, as I get more used to using these products and wear them more. So look out for that. But today we're trying everything for the first time. I am going to pull up the products on Sephora just in case I have any questions about how they recommend using them. Okay, so what all do we have? Let me take everything out. I'm so excited. I think we have a total of six products. We have one brush that they sent with the products, a foundation concealer stick, a brow product, a mascara, a blush, and a lip product. So I think, well, first of all, let me zoom you in just a bit since this is like a tutorial kind of video. All right, here is my face, nice up close and personal. We are going to pin my bangs back. All right, my skin is looking pretty good. I did wash it, moisturize it, and it's got sunscreen on it this morning, so that's what we have going on. We are gonna start out with the foundation concealer stick. I think that's this right here. Yes, that's this right here. So this is the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick, and I did ask for the shade Silk. For reference, this is their shade range right here, so a decent shade range, I think. I have heard some people say that they could go lighter, and I'm sure that they could go darker also. Silk is their second to lightest shade, so hopefully it'll work for me. This is what it looks like, just a nice little foundation stick. This is supposed to have a medium coverage, a lightweight medium coverage complexion stick with a natural looking finish to replace the foundation and concealer in your makeup bag. So how to use it: swipe directly onto skin from the applicator and buff out with brush number 1 tapered blending brush. So I do have that brush right here. Here it is right here. Oh, it's very soft. Oh my gosh. We got my brush, we got my foundation. We'll just go ahead and start sliding it on. It looks like it might be an okay color match for me. I'm not totally sure how much to use, but I guess we could start with less and then build it up. Okay, okay, here we go. I guess we'll just start. Oh, that actually, I mean, we'll see what it looks like when it's blended in. I guess we'll need it under the eyes too, but we'll do that last. Okay, so I just read on Sephora, it does recommend using more circular motions, and I was using more like sweeping motions. So we'll try that out a little bit more, but I feel like, I mean, you can kind of see a little bit of coverage. I'm gonna go over and add a little bit more though, because I feel like I need a little bit more. And we'll also add some up there. I mean, I don't hate it, but I also don't really notice too much of a difference, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Oh, I forgot to mention, although they did send me these products for free, I'm not getting paid for this video at all. It is not sponsored. So I wanted to make sure to mention that real fast because I didn't specify one way or another at the beginning of the video. I am not getting any money or compensation for this review at all. They were just sent to me for free. All right, we are gonna apply to this side of my face now, and we're definitely gonna start out with more than we started out with on this side. I mean, I definitely like the way my skin looks right now. I think that it looks pretty. It looks like my skin, but a little bit better, which is kind of my ideal foundation look. So let me add some of this underneath my eyes and see how it looks as a concealer. We'll go ahead and try this brush. We'll see if it works with under the eyes as well. Definitely like a little bit chunky for under the eyes. I feel like fingers would have probably worked a little bit better. Let me add just a little bit more right underneath because I feel like the brush kind of swept it away from this area. And I'll just use my fingers to blend that in. Yeah, okay, that works really good. Okay, so here is the entire face done with the Complexion stick. It feels pretty all right. Like, I mean, there's a little bit of like a sticky, I don't want to say sticky, but a little bit. Like I can feel it. It doesn't feel completely dried down on my skin. Again, a nice natural finish, which is exactly how it's described. It's a little hard to tell because I don't have a lot of coloring, a lot of acne right now on my skin. Well, then again though, you do still see my freckles pop through. I mean, this is ideal for me. I feel like when I want just a little something on my face, it looks really good. I think that it looks really good. We'll see how it wears throughout the day. I do have a more oily skin type, so that's a good thing to keep in mind. I am already getting a little bit of creasing under the eyes, so let me blend that out with my finger. And then I am going to go in with a little bit of the Bite Beauty Changemaker Flexible Coverage Pressed Powder. This is a clean product on the Sephora website, so I thought we would pull this in. And I'm going to take my little BK Beauty 108 brush, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that under my eyes to set that foundation concealer. Give it a fair shot since I set literally everything under my eyes. I also usually set my forehead a little bit because I have, you know, the normal creasing going on up here, so I might go ahead and do just a little bit right where these lines appear to try and keep that from settling. And it's just kind of good to see how this product mixes with products that I usually use. Okay, just a little bit. All right, so we've got that down. So far, I like it. I feel like it's a pretty spot on shade match to me, so that's nice. What shall we go to next? Let's go ahead and go to the blush product, which I'm very excited about. This is definitely one of the things that was on my loves list. So they have a total of, I believe it's 4 colors. It is their Flush Balm Cream Blush. Oh, they have 5 colors. Okay, so they have a total of 5 colors. Here are all of their options right there. A lot of really beautiful colors. A bunch of them were sold out when I was choosing which of each product I wanted to be sent, but I did opt for kind of in maybe unconventional shade, and it is the darkest shade. Okay, looks very, very dark. But this is the shade Mood, and I think it should be fine. It's this really beautiful, rich berry color, and the way they recommend applying this is swipe it directly on your cheeks and blend it in with your fingers. So, it's supposed to stay in place all day. Will it? I don't know. Will it be outrageously dark? I don't know. We're about to find out, but I'm gonna put it on my cheeks, and I'm gonna put it a little bit on my nose, and let's see how it goes. Okay. Ooh. We'll start there. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's actually really, really, really pretty. Wow. Okay, I am excited. That worked out. We're gonna do, I feel like this is kind of hard to put on my nose. Probably should have just gone in with my finger into the product. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and just do it this way because I feel like a little bit easier. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I feel like this is a good product that you can build up to your heart's content, but you also can sheer it out a little bit more. Ooh, I might have just built, well, no, that actually looks okay. I am gonna build it up a little more on my cheeks. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, well, this is super pretty. I'm very, very happy with this product. It was so easy to blend in. We'll see how it dries down. If it has, I mean, even now it has really kind of the same consistency that the foundation had. You have time to work with it and blend it in, so we'll see how much it dries down. Next, we're gonna move on to the eyes. I have 2 eye products. I have a mascara and I have a brow product. So, the brow product is the Brow 1980 Volumizing Pomade, and I got mine in the shade Blonde. They do have 3 total shades, I believe. Yes, brown, blonde, and black brown. So, clearly, I chose the blonde color. I don't use a lot of products like this specifically because, I mean, as you can see, I don't have a lot going on my brows. So, we might have to supplement a little bit with a brow pencil, but maybe not. Let's see what this does. Maybe I'll like the effect that it gives. Maybe it'll give a nice natural brow, which is kind of, you know, we're going for the more minimalist, easy to use 5-minute makeup routine. So we'll see. This is what the tube looks like. It's a nice, beautiful gold tube. Oh, let me read how to use this real fast. Brush your brows up and out, wiggling the brush to apply more product where you need it. Go back in for a second coat to add volume. Okay, seems simple enough. Here is my brush applicator. We've definitely got some product on there. Am I worried? Yes. Just because I'm not familiar with this kind of product. Oh, it looks a little warm. It doesn't look so warm in person, but it does look warm in that viewfinder. So, okay, let me see what it looks like if I put some on the other side. Can we get it to match a little more? What did I do over here? Maybe it's just red from rubbing it. Maybe that's what I did. I'm not sure if this is a product that's really meant for me just because I don't have, I mean, this one didn't turn out too bad because I have more brow hair on this side than I do on this side. You can see that my brow hairs kind of stop like right there, and over here they continue on. I don't know what that's about. Genetics, apparently. So let me take just a brow pencil over here in the shade Taupe by ABH. Let me build this tail over here a little bit. We'll go ahead and build it over here too, just to get them to line up a little bit. They just, I can't decide what happened. They look a little odd, right? Is that just me? I can't tell if they look red, or maybe it is just the pomade that made them look like this and I'm not used to them looking like this. We're gonna let that sit and kind of just come back to it. Maybe when I've got the mascara on and the rest of the products on, it'll look a little bit more natural and put together. I almost forgot. We have a highlighter. This is the AURIC Beauty Glow Lust highlighter in the shade Moorganite. I'm going to put a little bit of this on. This is the product that they were out of. So this is the Merit Day Glow Highlighting Balm, and they have it in 2 different shades. They have it in Kava and Bounce. It looks like they have one of the shades, Bounce, available on Sephora, but I probably would have opted for the other one. So these are the 2 options that they've got. I would be interested in trying this at some point, but I think I'd prefer Kava again over Bounce because Kava is a champagne. Bounce is a rose gold. I think the rose gold might be a little too dark for me. So today, in its place, we are gonna use this right here. And I'm gonna dot a little bit of this on my cheeks. And then we'll add a little bit to the tip of my nose. I think I'll take a little bit of this also on a BK Beauty 207 brush. I'll put a little bit of it on the tip of the brush, and I'm gonna pop this into my, ooh, a little bit too much maybe. I'm gonna pop this into my inner corner just to give my eyes a little bit of a highlight. Okay, all right, highlighter is done. Now we just have lips and mascara. So we do have a mascara here from Merit. This is their Clean Lash Lengthening Mascara. Sounds pretty perfect for a more minimalistic 5-minute makeup kind of situation. Just a pretty standard mascara wand right there, which is nothing to complain about. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so there is 1 coat on 1 lash. Let's go and do the other. Okay, so there's 1 coat on both eyes. Definitely a soft mascara, a more defining, maybe a little bit lengthening, but I would say definitely defining, a defining mascara. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what 2 coats looks like. Oh, there we go. I really like that. Okay, wow. Wow, okay, wow. I'm very pleased with this mascara. I think that those are so pretty. It's definitely more of a natural lengthening, separating lash. So if you like things that volumize a little bit more, you might not like this one. This is, again, definitely more of like a natural kind of, it's exactly what it's advertised as, in my opinion. I think that they look really pretty. I really, really like this. I'm excited about this. Okay, and we just have 1 more product left, and this is actually, I think, the top product that was on my loves list if I was to place an order with them. It is their Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil. They have a total of 4 shades available. Here they are right there. I picked up this shade Marrakech, which is this not the bottom shade, but the one right above it. They are a sheer tinted lip oil infused with rose hip oil and shea butter for healthy looking lips all day long. It's a lip gloss, lip balm treatment, lip stain kind of situation. It does say it's supposed to be hydrating and long wearing. Not really sure how it can be long wearing, but we'll see. It is still early morning. Well, not early morning, but it's still morning time for me. So I have all day to wear this and reapply it and kind of get a feel for it. Here's what the shade that I got looks like. I think it'll look pretty good with what I've got going on. This literally smells like absolutely nothing. Not a thing. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Ooh. 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 This is so pretty. It's definitely a little bit, I mean, it looks, I guess, a lot exactly like it does in the tube. It just looks lighter, more sheared out, which makes sense because it's a lip oil. This is so smooth. It looks hydrating and plumping at the same time. It makes my lips look really good. I don't have like a ton of lip to work with, so anything that makes them look a little more plump, a little more hydrated, a little better, I'm all about. Wow, this is, oh wow, okay. Okay, I'm very happy with how everything looks right now. My brows definitely don't feel like stuck or anything. I can definitely feel that there's something in there. Let me go through all the products. As of right now, the foundation concealer stick. My skin looks really good. It looks really good. I can feel it like a little bit. I didn't set, besides up here, where I set up here, it does feel like completely dried down. Where I did not set, like down here, you can still like kind of feel a little bit, which is fine. I try not to touch my face a bunch anyways during the day. The blush was very easy to apply, very, very pretty. I like that you can build it up more if you want, or keep it more sheer. I feel like I kind of have it a little bit more on the sheer side. Maybe I'll add a little bit more. Okay, I'm excited about that. I wanted a little extra color today. So, blush, very easy to blend in, very easy to use. I think that it's so pretty. Very excited to have that around to keep using. The brow product, I just don't think is exactly my cup of tea. It does look a little bit better now that I have everything going on my face, but again, I don't have the type of brow that works the best, I think, with a product like this. If you have fuller brows, I think that this might be a really good option for you. Again, it doesn't feel like it stuck them down necessarily, so it's hard to tell how they would work on, again, fuller brows if your intention is to keep everything exactly where you put it. We'll see if I can notice a difference. At this point, this is just not the product for me. It probably ranks the lowest out of everything. The little brush that they came with was nice. I'm excited to keep using this. It was easy to blend in the foundation. Again, I think under the eyes, using the finger is the more appropriate technique. The fingers blended in the foundation really well. Even if you wanted to try out the foundation stick and you didn't want to buy the brush, I think that blending it in with your fingers would work really well across your entire face. But this also was kind of nice to have, and it's so small and compact that I think it could also work really well for traveling. A lot of foundation brushes are just like giant, and they have these massively tall barrels, that this is just so nice and compact that I feel like it would just right into a travel case. So, foundation brush, I'm a big fan of. I don't think you need it, but I liked it. The foundation so far, I think it's really pretty. It is exactly what I would reach for on a day when I want just a little something extra for my skin to kind of even everything out and make it look just my skin, but better. And it also looks really good under the eyes as a concealer too. It just blends really seamlessly, really easily under the eyes. If you want something that's, again, more full coverage, you're not gonna want this. This is definitely not a full coverage product at all, especially under the eyes. That's not my cup of tea. So it works out pretty well for me. The mascara, I was so pleased with the mascara. We'll see how it lives throughout the day, if my lashes drop or become pretty lackluster throughout the day. As of right now, I'm a big fan. I think that they're just so feathery and pretty, very good for a more natural, lesser makeup kind of day. But I even would argue that I would wear these with like a bunch of eyeshadow. I think it's just really pretty. And is the only thing left this right here? I think so. I'm pleased. I'm very pleased. This is exactly the kind of lip product that I've been going for lately. Something hydrating, something comfortable with pigment. We'll see how long it wears, and if it wears off weird and makes my lips uncomfortable or crackly or dry or anything like that, I'll definitely be sure to keep you updated, and then I'm sure I'll be reapplying it throughout the day because I'll be eating and drinking things, and I'm sure it will wear off because it is a lip oil, and that is just what they do. So as of right now, I'm very happy with just about everything. The only thing that I could kind of care less about is the brow pomade. It's not for me. My favorite product, it's hard to tell. I really like the 4 makeup products, the 2 color products, the lip oil and the blush. I also really like the foundation stick, and I also really like the mascara. I know I've heard some people talk about how the foundation stick really doesn't have a lot in it, so that is something to keep in mind. It is $38. That's not exactly inexpensive, and it only has 3.7 grams of product. That's how much product it has. So we'll see how long that lasts. Let's compare that to, let's see. Ooh, Kosas. That's another clean beauty brand at Sephora. Let's actually do it in ounces to compare properly. So this has 0.13 fluid ounces for $38, 0.13. The Kosas foundation, which is $42, so it's $4 more, has 1 full ounce. So that is a dramatic difference. Something to keep in mind, maybe the Kosas foundation, because it's more of it's a liquid, it's an oily liquid foundation, I think you would use more of that. It's still something to keep in mind. That's a pretty big difference. I feel like most foundations come with 1 fluid ounce as opposed to 0.13. Do I like it? Yes. Will I use it up? Yes. So we'll see how long it takes me to use up. That's where we're at right now. I will, oh, what time is it? It is 10 o'clock in the morning right now. Let's wait a few hours, maybe around 2 o'clock. I'll do another check-in and let you know how everything's wearing, and then we'll check in again this evening when I've worn this all day long. So definitely more than 8 hours, and we'll go from there. All right, it is 3 o'clock, so it has been 5 hours that I have been wearing this makeup. I did take a bit of a rest, a bit of a sort of nap, where I laid, I think, on this side for about an hour, and the makeup is still pretty much in place. I'm pretty impressed. The mascara didn't get all messed up. It's still quite fluffy, and on my lashes I did eat quite a bit, so the lip gloss, lip oil is completely worn off. Not unexpected, but my lips don't feel dry or uncomfortable. They didn't look dry or uncomfortable at all while it was wearing away, so I will reapply it for the rest of the day. The blush is still kind of in place. You can still see it on my cheeks. The foundation and foundation stick under the eyes still looks pretty good. Nothing is breaking up. Yeah, I just looked at myself closer in the mirror. Nothing is breaking up weird. So far our 4-hour check-in, 5-hour check-in, I think, is pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty pleased. Even my eyebrows are looking actually pretty good. So, Okay, hi, hello. So, it is 11:30 at night. I have now been wearing this makeup for 13 and a half hours. I guess, I mean, we might as well do a check-in since we're here. The blush is pretty much worn off. I mean, there might be like a little bit of remnants. The foundation, so I've been touching my face all night, but like it doesn't look bad, and all day it hasn't worn away in a weird, gross, splotchy kind of manner. I was picking at my upper lip a little bit, so that is where you'll see some of the redness right there. The mascara held up pretty great. My lashes look, again, pretty great. Even my brows look pretty great, so definitely got a few more points from me than initially it did. The lip oil I did reapply earlier, reapplied great, was super comfortable, super cute, very happy about that. These are kind of my final thoughts. I mean, this wear test has definitely gone on way too long, but my skin, my face, the makeup that does exist still, I'm not mad about it. It doesn't look bad, but I am gonna wash it off because I'm very tired. It is very late. Like I mentioned, I will have more thoughts down below as I continue to wear this makeup and give it a try. So if you want to see updated thoughts, check the comment section or the description box. I'm not really sure which place I'll put those updated thoughts. I'm thinking the comment section, but there you have it. My initial thoughts and reviews on Merit Beauty.